Welcome to Changing Ownership and Permissions. In this lesson, you'll learn how to modify file ownership and permissions in Mac and Linux terminals. We'll cover the chown command for changing file ownership, chgrp for changing group ownership, and chmod with symbolic notation for fine-grained permission control. These commands are essential for managing file access and maintaining proper security on your system. Let's dive in and learn how to take control of your files. The chown command changes file ownership. The basic syntax is chown, followed by the new owner, and then the file name. You can change ownership to a specific user by using chown username, followed by the file. To change both owner and group at once, use chown username : group name followed by the file. For example, chown Daryl : staff_file.txt changes the owner to Daryl and the group to staff. You can also use chown : group name to change only the group, which is equivalent to chgrp. The chown command requires appropriate permissions, typically root or sudo access, unless you're changing ownership of files you own. You can use chown recursively with the -r flag to change ownership of directories and all their contents. This is useful when you need to transfer ownership of entire directory structures. Always verify ownership changes with ls-l to ensure the changes were applied correctly. The chgrp command changes the group ownership of files and directories. The syntax is chgrp, followed by the group name and then the file name. You can change the group of a single file, multiple files, or entire directories. To change the group recursively for a directory and all its contents, use chgrp-r, followed by the group name and directory. The chgrp command is essentially a shortcut for chown : group name. You must be a member of the target group, or have appropriate permissions to change group ownership. Use ls-l to verify the group has been changed correctly. The group name appears in the fourth column of the ls-l output, right after the owner name. Changing group ownership is useful for sharing files within a team or project group, while maintaining individual file ownership. The chmod command with symbolic notation provides fine-grained control over permissions. The syntax uses letters to specify who, what, and how. The who part can be U for user or owner, G for group, O for others, or A for all. The what part uses plus to add permissions, minus to remove permissions, or equals to set exact permissions. The permissions are R for read, W for write, and X for execute. For example, chmod u plus X adds execute permission for the owner. Chmod u for re minus W removes write permission from the group. Chmod u calls R sets others to have only read permission. You can combine multiple operations with commas, like chmod u plus X, G minus W, O equals R. The symbolic notation is more intuitive than numeric codes for making incremental changes. You can also use chmod a plus X to add execute permission for everyone, or chmod a-W to remove write permission from all categories. Understanding symbolic notation helps you make precise permission adjustments without calculating numeric values. Excellent work! You've learned how to change file ownership with chown. modify group ownership with chgrp, and adjust permissions using chmod with symbolic notation. These commands give you complete control over file access and ownership on Mac and Linux systems. Remember to use ls-l to verify your changes, and always be careful when modifying permissions, especially with recursive operations. Keep practicing these commands to master file management.